Let's see if you know what you're talking about.
I loved Warrior Within, a Souls-like game before there even were Soulsborne games. So when Assassin's Creed was released, knowing that it was the evolution of the Prince of Persia games, I naturally couldn't wait to play through it as well. It wasn't the best, but I loved it. Then later, when the trailer dropped at E3 for the second game with Ezio Auditore da Firenze, my mind was blown. The Renaissance setting of Italy was something very new to my young mind. I loved the atmosphere, the new coat of paint, the new fashion choices, and the interesting historical characters. I couldn't wait to play it. And that game too, I loved. Combat has evolved from the first game. Ezio can one-shot heavy armored guys with a broom. You can tackle cowards, fast walk instead of praying and pickpocketing. You can assassinate from rooftops, double assassinate, assassinate from ledges and hiding spots. You can finally swim, and you can fly.
Or accept Savonarola.
Movement is mostly the same, except now Ezio can do a ledge jump thing while climbing, but side activities like catching thieves and tackling messengers can become annoying. But it does net some nice pocket money for upgrading Ezio and the villa. Something else that starts off in Assassin's Creed 2 are the treasure catacombs you run through. But in every catacomb, you have to chase one of those stickmen down and assassinate him or fight him and his friends, which can be annoying. The focus has been put a lot less on the philosophy of the Templars and Assassins, and is instead put into the revenge and discovery plot. But I have a big problem with the Templars having plot armor in Ezio's story. It's actually a thing in games that really annoys me, and I have touched on it in other videos. There are many opportunities to kill and assassinate them easily, but the player is blocked by cutscenes and not being able to use certain abilities in combat until it's actually time to take them out. There are more characters in this story compared to the first game. The characters who are assassins are also totally useless except Super Mario and Leonardo, who isn't an assassin, which is ironic. I wonder if saying that great people from history needed alien technology to be great is a way of being nihilistic and breaking down historical people's achievements. The remastered visuals look crisp, but still dated. The game basically has no shadows indoors. Clothes and buildings look great, but the faces are horrible. The most annoying and disappointing part is the frame rate. How do you remaster a PS3 game on PS4 right near the PS5 launch and cap it at 30 FPS with no PS5 update? The game still gave me some nostalgia feels. I love nighttime in the game. It brings out the atmosphere of the towns and cities, especially when the music kicks in. Which reminds me a lot of Skyrim, where you can just stand in a field somewhere and listen to the sounds and music. After playing the original Assassin's Creed on Series X, it's interesting to compare the two. But this remaster is a letdown. It could have been done much better. Like a lot of remasters and remakes, it has been rushed out of the door for a quick buck.